Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, gonna be going over my post-game reaction and analysis to Michigan's blowout victory, 51-7 over Colorado State. We got a lot to talk about, including how stellar the defense was, the quarterback battle situation, and how Michigan looked overall as a team. So with that being said, if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so right off the bat, this defense, they were stellar today. They certainly came to play and almost shut out Colorado State in this one. They looked very physical in this one, and I loved it. Obviously, it is only Colorado State. We talked about coming into this one, their air raid offense, but what we just didn't know is that they weren't going to have enough time to even pass the ball, and they did not have enough time to pass the ball on so many plays. Michigan had 7 sacks in this game. The defense was just electric. They were getting to the quarterback, and Clay Millen just was getting demolished out there. So Michigan's defense, a really good sign, and I said this would be a test for them. Didn't really look like a test for them. They exceeded my expectations for this first game, and they also had 2 turnovers. One was an interception by Rod Moore, and then a strip fumble, and then DJ Turner took it back for a scoop and score. So this defense was just flying to the ball, very physical, very electric, very fun to watch today. Looking at the stats here, Michigan had a total of 440 yards, Colorado State just 219 yards. Michigan had 206 passing yards along with 234 rushing yards. Colorado State had 137 passing yards with just 82 rushing yards. On third downs, Michigan went 3 for 10. Their third down efficiency wasn't that great. Same thing with Colorado State. They went 2 for 11 and 1 for 4 on fourth downs. And there was actually only 1 penalty thrown this whole game. What was also cool on the defensive side, Mason Graham got a sack. Ayabi Anoma, the guy that just transferred from UTEP, a former 5-star recruit that went to Alabama, he literally just transferred to Michigan about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he was out there playing. In the first play of the game that he got, he came in and sacked Clay Millen. Looks like his potential here is through the roof. I'm excited to see what else he can do. Mozzie Smith was very good today. Mike Morris, the whole defense, there's just a bunch of players that came in and did great. Pretty sure Sammer still got a sack to his name, and the whole defense looked good except for the 1 touchdown pass that Clay Millen made to Torrey Horton, but that was in coverage against the true freshman 5-star recruit Will Johnson. But other than that, Will Johnson and the whole rest of the defense played phenomenal this whole entire game. They bended sometimes, but they didn't break, and they just looked incredible out there. So with that being said, let's now talk about the offense. Obviously, Cade McNamara, he did not have the game that he was hoping for. He just did not look good out there today. I don't know if it was the first game jitters or what. The quarterback battle was getting to his head. He just did not look good at all, and quite frankly, he looked nothing like himself. Looked nothing like how he looked to me. How he looked last season. So I don't know what he was doing wrong or whatever, but I'm sure he knows he's got to fix it, because right now JJ McCarthy, I think, is the starter right now for this team. Now it can obviously change, but right now JJ McCarthy just looked so much better with the offense. Cade McNamara went 9 for 18, 136 yards and 1 touchdown. There's also 1 pick that was overturned on replay. However, I don't know if that pick was his fault. The receiver kind of fell down, so I couldn't really tell if the ball was a bad ball or if the receiver would have caught it. I don't know, but it did look like the receiver fell down and just went right into Colorado State's defender's hand. However, it did touch the ground, so it was erased and Michigan got a field goal. I do think Michigan could have gotten more touchdowns in this game. They settled for 3 field goals. A couple of them were there right by the goal line and probably should have scored. But yeah, Cade McNamara just did not have the game that he was hoping for, and you could see the frustration in him. With that being said, though, JJ McCarthy, he came out there, he went 4 for 4 for 30 yards, and didn't really throw the ball that much, but he did have 3 carries for 50 yards, and he was showing his playmaking ability out there. And he also ran one in for a 20-yard touchdown rush. So right now I would say JJ McCarthy is in the lead for the quarterback race. One thing I will mention for next weekend's game against Hawaii, I do expect both JJ McCarthy and Cade McNamara to play. Obviously, we were questioning that coming into this game, and we did see both of them play in this one. So I do think that, obviously JJ McCarthy will get the start, but as Michigan blows Hawaii out, which they should because Hawaii got blown out by Vanderbilt. So I think towards the end of the game, third quarter, fourth quarter, Cade McNamara will probably come in and get his reps in against Hawaii as well. For rushing, Blake Corum had 13 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Donovan Edwards also had a touchdown with 12 carries and 64 yards. CJ Stokes, the freshman running back, had 6 carries for 35 yards. And then Alex Orji also ran a rushing touchdown into the end zone at the end of the game to make it 51-7. Roman Wilson had that receiving touchdown to start the game. He was very electric and fast on that play. Looks like he's going to have a fantastic season. We didn't really see much from our receiving core. Roman Wilson had 2 receptions, 65 yards, and a touchdown. Eric All, who, by the way, gave birth, he didn't give birth, but his baby was born just this morning. So huge shout out to Eric All for becoming a dad this morning, and then obviously coming and playing in this game. But he had 1 reception for 22 yards, and then Cornelius Johnson had 2 receptions, 19 yards. Colston Loveland, the freshman tight end, had 2 receptions, 18 yards. Ronnie Bell had 1 reception for 9 yards, and then a huge standing ovation for him after that catch. And then Donovan Edwards, Peyton O'Leary, Andrew Anthony, A.G. Henning, Luke Schoonmaker, Blake Corum, Hunter Neff, and Max Bredesen all had 1 reception for less than 10 yards. So really not that much going on for our receiving core in this game. Look at Colorado State. Clay Millen went 16 for 20, 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and got sacked 7 times, including a strip fumble from him that was returned for a touchdown. So coming into this one, his last start was in high school. He was just being stormed by Michigan defenders. Just a nightmare probably for him out there. But he did throw 1 touchdown pass to Torrey Horton, who had 6 receptions for 69 yards and a touchdown. But other than that, they just could not get anything going offensively. Only had a total of 219 yards on offense. So Michigan dominated Colorado State in this one. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought of this game. Michigan moves to 1-0 on the season. 51-7, they beat Colorado State. And cheers to another blowout victory next weekend when we play Hawaii. Other than that, it's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday. Hopefully the rest of the college football games on today is good. And other than that, hope you guys have a great day. Peace.